everybody, welcome back to Meals with Marsha. Today I want to share a recipe with you, and it is called crustless pizza. I'm excited to show you this, so let's get started. This is something that I have discovered. I've made up this recipe a while back because my husband and I are just trying to cut out some bread. Like, I have to watch my carbs anyway, and I like to eat a little pasta every now and again. But lately, bread has not been my friend. Like, I'll eat a biscuit ever so often or something like that because I really enjoy it, or homemade roll. But we're just trying to back off of some bread, especially through the weeknights. And so this is a low-carb recipe that you could do that is absolutely delicious and filling. Now, I'm going to make a small one in this ramekin just for demonstration to show you. And then I'm going to build two in this for us to have for dinner tomorrow night. I'm not going to bake this, but I will bake this one. But I always buy these throwaway. It's an 8-inch cake pan, just like at the store, and they have lids on them. They have lids, and this is the perfect thing to make these in. And when you get done eating, you eat it with a fork, get done eating, you throw it away. It's less mess. It's great. But I'm going to build those in a minute, but I want to build the first one for you to see, and I'm going to bake it, and then I'll come out and we'll taste it together. All right, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spray my little ramekin. Like I said, this is a small one for just demonstration. Now, I love cottage cheese. I eat a lot of cottage cheese. It has a lot of benefits, has a lot of protein in it. My husband likes cottage cheese, but in small amounts. So I will not be putting cottage cheese in the base of his. I will be putting mozzarella cheese, which is fine. But for this one that I'm going to share with you guys, I'm going to make it for me. So I'm going to put a couple of spoonfuls of cottage cheese right in the bottom. And I'm going to spread it out because I like cottage cheese, and I like mine to be based, my base to be cottage cheese. He doesn't, which is okay. All right, and there's that. Okay, and now I've made some spaghetti sauce. I bought the Prego traditional, and I just browned up some ground beef with onion, and I, mixed it up. I put salt, pepper, garlic, things like that. And then I mix my spaghetti sauce in it. So this is what I would use if I was going to be eating spaghetti for supper. And that's what I use for the next thing. Instead of buying the pizza sauce, you want this because this makes it a little bit more hearty. Gives you some more protein because it has meat in it. So I'm going to spread that across there. All right. And then the next thing is mozzarella cheese. Now, I normally shred my own cheese, but I have found that mozzarella has a lot of moisture in it, and it likes to stick together. Now, cheddar, I shred my own cheddar all the time. But with this, I just buy it in the bag. So I'm going to put a generous amount on there because I want a cheesy one. Okay. All right. And there's what she's looking like so far. Now, at this point, you can put whatever you want on it. Now, my husband loves black olives. They're okay to me. I can eat them. But I think I'm going to do pepperoni, feta, and a little bit of onion and bell pepper on mine. So I'm just going to get a couple of pepperonis out. Like I said, this is a small one, so I can't do too much on there. But I can do enough for you guys to see and get the gist of it. I'm going to do 4 little pepperonis. That one's a little baby one. I don't want that one. And then I'm going to take just a few of these sliced up onions that are thin. I like onions way better than my husband does. He will eat them, but he wants them in very small quantities. And then I'm going to put just a little yellow bell pepper on there. And then I'm going to get me a piece of this feta. I love feta cheese. It's my favorite. Just going to crumble it up on the top. Now, I've got my oven preheated, guys, to 425, and that's what you have to cook these on. All right, now let me make sure all this is down in my little ramekin, and that's my little crustless pizza. Now I'm going to put this in the oven at 425 for 12 to 14 minutes. Then I'm going to come back, and I am going to show you the finished product. Now, while I'm baking that, I'm going to make ours for tomorrow night. And once again, I'm just going to spray the pan, just like this, and my base is going to be cottage cheese. His base is going to be mozzarella cheese, then the sauce, then more mozzarella cheese, okay? But I will come back and share that with you when I get done. But like I said, first I'm going to bake this, And then I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's done. I'll be back in just a little bit. Hey everybody, welcome back. Okay, I have taken my little crustless pizza out of the oven. It's been set for about 5 minutes. I want to give it a minute to kind of cool off. I also wanted to share with you, while that was baking, I went ahead and made our crustless pizzas for tomorrow. Now, the base on mine is cottage cheese. I told you, cottage cheese, then the pizza, the spaghetti sauce with the meat, then the cheese, and then I put my toppings. I topped mine with pepperoni, feta, onions, and bell pepper, yellow bell pepper. And then my husband's base is mozzarella cheese, then the pizza sauce, or then the spaghetti sauce, if I can talk clearly, and then more cheese, mozzarella cheese, and then I did pepperoni, black olives, bell pepper, just a few little slivers of onions, and then a little sprinkle of feta, okay? Now, I will put the lid on these, and they will go in the refrigerator, and tomorrow, when I come home, I'll turn my oven on, I'll preheat it to 425, and all I gotta do is pop these in the oven, and dinner will be ready. If I can get that lid to go on there, I don't know what in the world I've done, I've bent it or something. But anyway, if I can't get it to go on, I'll just put some foil over it. It's no big deal. I think I got it that time. Nope, still didn't get it. Anyway, if I can't get the lid on, I'm going to put some foil on it. Either way, it's going to be covered. Come on, get in there. Maybe I got it that time. Okay, but I'll just put the lid on those. But this is what this thing's looking like, guys. Okay? Now I'm going to taste it for you. Now, like I said, now mine has cottage cheese. And it gets a little bit brown around the edges. It is so, I'm telling y'all, this is good. Look at that. All that cheesiness. So good. And that spaghetti sauce, it's got that ground beef in it, so it gives you that meat and more protein. I'm telling y'all guys, this is a delicious, delicious low carb meal. And it's good. And that's a big pizza. Now, my husband will have that all eaten up in about 10 minutes. And I will eat about, I don't know, 2/3, 3/4 of mine. I will not eat all of that. But a lot of times I'll just put it back in the refrigerator and I just pop it back in the oven and heat it back up the next day if I want the rest of it. Or sometimes if he's still hungry, he'll eat the rest of mine. And that's fine too. But anyway, this is start to finish. Crustless pizza. Guys, if you enjoyed this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Meals with Marsha. And don't forget that everything you need and how to make this is going to be in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching. God bless, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.